ఎన్ని వైఫల్యాలు ఎదురైనా మొక్కవోని పట్టుదలతో శ్రమిస్తే విజయం తప్పకుండా దక్కి తీరుతుందనేందుకు ఏటా సివిల్ ర్యాంకులు సాధించే విజేతలే నిదర్శనం. అలాంటిది ఏకంగా మొదటి ప్రయత్నంలోనే పరీక్షలో ఉత్తీర్ణత సాధించడం అంటే మాటలు కాదు. తమిళనాడుకు చెందిన ఐశ్వర్య రామనాథన్ మొదటి ప్రయత్నంలోనే ఇండియన్ రైల్వే అడ్మినిస్ట్రేటివ్ సర్వీస్ IRAS కు ఎంపికైన ఇటీవల వెలువడిన ఆల్ ఇండియా సివిల్స్ 2020 ఫలితాల్లో 47వ ర్యాంకు కైవసం చేసుకుని మరోసారి సత్తా చాటింది. సొంత రాష్ట్రం తమిళనాట రెండవ ఉత్తమ ర్యాంకర్గా నిలిచిన ఐశ్వర్య 24 ఏళ్లకే అత్యున్నత సర్వీసు వైపు అడుగులు వేస్తోంది. ఈ విజయగాథ ఆమె మాటల్లోనే.
ఆల్ ఇండియా సివిల్స్ ఫలితాల్లో 47వ ర్యాంకు కైవసం చేసుకున్న ఐశ్వర్య రామనాథన్ ప్రస్తుతం మనతో ఉన్నారు. తెలుగు రాష్ట్రాల్లో 46వ ర్యాంకు సాధించిన రాజ్కి రెడ్డి తర్వాత ఐశ్వర్య రామనాథన్ ఇచ్చారు. సివిల్ సర్వీసెస్ కోసం ఆమె ఏ విధంగా సన్నద్ధమయ్యారు, ముఖ్యంగా సివిల్ సాధించడంలో ఆమె సక్సెస్ స్టోరీ ఏంటి, ఆమె మాటల్లోనే తెలుసుకున్నాం. మేడం, ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్ ఫర్ అచీవింగ్ ద బిగ్ సక్సెస్. సో వాట్ ఈస్ యువర్ బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ ఇన్ అచీవింగ్ దిస్ జర్నీ?
I'm very happy to have secured All India rank 47 in UPSC Civil Service Examination 2019. I am coming from Kadalur, Tamil Nadu, and I have completed engineering in College of Engineering Gindi, Anna University. I am 2017 passed out and I prepared for 1 year. In 2018 I gave my first attempt and I secured All India rank 630, in which I got into Indian Railway Account Service. And in my second attempt, I got into IAS through All India rank 47.
So you are around at 24 years old and you are getting success at very young age. So how it feels so?
When I cleared in first attempt, I was 22 years old, and even then people were surprised. It took a lot of hard work, but I just planned it early than other people. Others, they came out of graduation and only then they did their planning. But I was sure about it during my childhood days and during my school days. And I also knew that UPSC requires only a graduation degree. So I kind of prepared for it from second year itself. I had the UPSC awareness. So I was able to clear it in first attempt, sir. And in first attempt, I lost few marks in written examination, which I corrected myself in the second attempt. UPSC exam is very difficult, and the journey is even more difficult because each and every day we have to motivate ourselves to study, to prepare hard, and to write good exams. And for preparation, we have to consistently work hard. I used to prepare in the way that I have fixed study hours during which I used to study. Daily I try to wake up at 5:30 in the morning, so that I will get a good study time in the morning period. I also studied in the afternoon also. Since I was not going for work and I was able to prepare full time, I used to follow this study timetable. And it's very important for everyone to keep a study timetable, stick to it, and we should achieve. Daily I used to write in a diary of how much we should study today. And of that, it's not possible to complete it 100%. And anyone can clear it if they have this consistency and hard work with them. This exam has a luck factor also, so we should not leave this exam in the early stages itself that I'm not getting through. As long as you are in the cycle, as long as you are giving the exams, you will definitely clear it till you exhaust your attempts. So everyone should attempt the exams regularly until they have their attempts.
To opt this profession, who is your inspiration and how your parents supported you?
In 2004 in Kadalur, there was tsunami where nearly 552 people were dead and there were so many fatalities. At that time, our district collector was Mr. Gagandeep Singh Bedi, and he displayed such a phenomenal commitment to our district, and the relief work were done so efficiently, and people still remember him for his work. And that's what motivated me to take this service. And my mother also inspired me to get into the services because she got married at a very young age. She was married at 17 years old, and then she did her studies, college studies, when we were born. And then she also prepared for the state public service examinations, TNPSC, and every year she used to give the attempt exams, and she was not able to clear the exam for so many times. Only when I went to college, my mother was able to clear the exam. So seeing her, I came to know about the nature of competitive exams.
So you are going to be an IAS. So what are your service ideas and what are your plans to help to underprivileged section of people?
As an IAS officer, in my district, I prefer to provide the best facilities for the citizens, be it hospitals, schools and public places. I want to give the best of the world-class facilities to the citizens. And one thing I believe in that is that education should be available for all. And if quality education is available, people will be able to get quality employment. And that way, they will motivate and inspire the entire family. It happened in my family. Since my mother was educated and she went into a job, she made sure that we also get the education and enter into a good job. And this is how development happens. So I will be very much focused in providing education and employment to my district population, sir.
Did you face any difficulty at your interview? Is there any tricky questions at the panel?
Interview was very much cordial because interview is mostly like a discussion to bring out our personality. Rather, it's not so terrifying or a scary experience. It is just that they want to discuss with us and know the personality whom we are. By the questions they ask and the answers we give, they kind of figure out our service mentality, our passions, our interests. It was more of a discussion rather than any stress interview, sir.
So what are your suggestions to youth, those who wanted to take civils as their career opportunity?
Civil services is a very good career opportunity which can bring so much positive change to our society, which we all envisioned as youth, which we all wanted for our India. And the thing is that self-belief. We have to believe ourselves that one day we'll definitely become IAS officer, because me standing right now, I used to watch toppers like this, and I used to believe that one day I can also become an IAS officer. And that's how we have to believe ourselves and motivate ourselves from inside, and we shouldn't be demotivated or discouraged any time, because every leaders are once individuals like me, like you. Everyone, we are ordinary individuals, and we should believe and we should ignore all the negativity around us and work hard with our goal in our mind.
How you managed your training at this Indian Railways Financial Management and your civil preparation? So how you balanced both of them?
Since I got into IRAS in first attempt, and there was a lot of time for next attempt also, so I completed my prelims and mains before joining into IRAS. Only interview preparation was left, which I did while I was in training itself. The railways training is so enriching that we get to know about Indian Railways. I was more comfortably situated for an interview preparation, sir.
So what do you say to the people, those who are doing some job and wanted to go for civils also? So what is your suggestions to those who are working along with the preparation?
It is difficult for people who are working and then preparing. It is even difficult for people who are not going for any job and preparing this all time. So in that case, we have to maximize our efforts. We have to find time wherever we want. And we also have to focus on our goal and not get distracted at any time. Even if you're working from morning 9 to 5, you should make sure you allot at least 3 hours per day to the preparation. Now also we don't need coaching academies also, because every information in every language, English, Tamil, Telugu, everything is available in online. Once we have these proper infrastructure, we can sit and study ourselves and we can prepare it. So yes, it is little difficult, but with the complete efforts and dedication, anyone can become an IAS officer.
సివిల్స్ సాధనకు సంబంధించి తన కఠోర శ్రమకు సంబంధించి ఐశ్వర్య రామనాథన్ గారు పేర్కొన్న అంశాలు. కెమెరామెన్ చిరంజీవితో ప్రైమ్ కుమార్, ఈటీవీ న్యూస్, హైదరాబాద్.